Hello again. It's Sunday, May 15th, 2022, and welcome to episode 62 of Dinner from the Dining Car. Today we're going to be going off the rails, and we're going to be making a summer steak salad with honey mustard dressing, which I have to get out of the cabinet. Excuse me. Oh, sometimes I wonder about me. It's been a life lately, guys. Okay, this is a salad that is a fantastic thing to make on a weekend like it's been here in Southern California. Temperatures in the high 90s, and today the temperature's only in the high 80s, but the humidity is way up, and we're hovering around 50%. Now, some of you in the Midwest and East, 50%, that's nothing. In Southern California, where it's mostly reclaimed desert, 50% humidity is getting up there. We're usually an area that only gets humidity in the single digits. So anyway, back to reality. This is a recipe we like to make when it's really hot. Because A, it's simple, and B, it's just really yummy, and we will probably eat the vast majority of this salad. Here's what you're going to need. You're going to need a good chunk of steak. Now here we have a nice boneless ribeye. This is you're going to broil this up, and from the thickness of this one, I'd say about 3.5 to 4 minutes aside. If you get a really thick steak, you may have to broil it a little more. For those of you who have made a steak or two, you want to make this medium rare to medium. And then you're going to slice it against the grain to put it in the salad. As far as the salad, you're going to need Romaine Hearts. Now, I felt exceptionally lazy at the store. Rather than getting a whole heart of romaine, these were actually cheaper. So I got bagged Romaine Hearts. You're also going to need zucchini. 2, possibly 3. You're going to slice these, you're going to clip the tips off and the ends, and you're going to slice these up like you would a cucumber for the salad. You're going to need some sliced red onion. Thin slices. Also in the salad. You're going to need some cherry tomatoes. These are rather large. We'll probably cut them in half, but it's up to you. Or you can use a regular tomato and just dice it up relatively fine. You're going to need sliced mushrooms. Now this is a full pound. We're not going to use anywhere near a full pound. If we use 8 ounces, we'll be lucky. You're also going to need something Judy and I usually call crunchies. Things like a handful of cashews, whole roasted cashews. You can get them raw if you want and roast them yourself. That's actually a lot of fun doing, by the way. Some of those crispy onions, you know, that stuff that you usually get for the top of that god-awful green bean casserole that everybody seems to make and no one seems to eat at Thanksgiving. Yeah, those French onions. And you're going to need some croutons. These are butter and garlic croutons. You're also going to need a good honey mustard dressing. I recommend, if it's in your area, Ken's. This is fabulous honey mustard. If you don't care for honey mustard, this salad goes equally well with Thousand Island. Don't use ranch. It just ruins it. Either use your honey mustard or your Thousand Island. We like them both, but we prefer honey mustard. So if you're a big fan of honey mustard, if you can find Ken's Steakhouse honey mustard dressing, get it. You will not be disappointed. Anyhow, that's everything that goes in the salad. It's actually pretty simple, other than broiling the steak. It'll keep the the broiler will heat the kitchen up a little bit. Ugh. And that's a drawback, but if you want to cook it outside on a grill, go for it. You just, like I said, you want to cook it medium rare to medium. You don't want to overcook it because it'll toughen up and ruin the salad. Anyway, that's everything for this salad. We're also going to be making some Bisquick biscuits, or a tin of biscuits that we got in the fridge. I don't know which, whatever turns out more convenient. And that's it for this intro and all the ingredients. Excuse me. Ooh, lunch talking back. So we'll get back to you when we have everything chopped up and ready to toss, the steak cooked, and all that other happy stuff. So we'll be seeing you when we get that started. Okay, folks, here we go. Now it's time. We've cooked everything, we've cut everything up, we got the red onions cut up, the zucchini, the steak has been cooked to a perfect medium rare. Now, with this steak, it was about 4 minutes aside. We got some tomatoes cut up, our mushrooms. Here we go. You need your 9 ounces of romaine lettuce. It's already pre-washed and ready to go. Then you take your red onions, which we have previously sliced up. By the way, yes, I washed my hands before I decided to come over here and do this. And you just break it into rings. Break it into rings. What does really want to break? Into the salad. Come here for a second, will you?
Yeah, sure.
Sure I shouldn't use the other bag of lettuce too, or this is going?
I think we're only going to eat that.
After you're standing in my shot.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. Here's some. Now here is some pre-sliced red onion. You can put in the fridge.
Or a sandwich.
And you can use it for sandwiches. Zip that up. After your red onion, in comes your zucchini. Now this is 2 zucchini chopped up. I don't know. I may have gotten away with 1 because that's a lot of zucchini.
Well, I don't think we need that much. Let me have the zucchini.
Have it 2.
Refrigerator.
Whatever. Mushrooms. No such thing as too much mushrooms. Tomatoes. Now I took a dozen or so cherry tomatoes and simply cut them in half. And on top of that, you stack your meat. Oh. And if you guys, let me show you this meat. Let me show you this meat. That steak is almost absolutely bloody perfect. It's a nice medium rare. Okay. And on top of that, you put some of the crunchy, crispy onions. Some whole roasted cashews. Again, if you want to roast them yourself, you're more than welcome to. That's kind of a fun procedure. If you've never roasted raw cashews before, let me tell you how. What you do is you get your raw cashews, put them in a preheated frying pan with just a teaspoon so of olive oil. You get that good and hot, you put your raw cashews in there, and you just stir them up. It takes about 5 or 6, 7 minutes tops. They may get a little brown, and then you salt them, and you're done. Now, for some croutons. Add that. And there it is, folks. One summer steak salad. I don't have the dressing on it yet because you don't want to put the dressing on this until you're ready to eat it. Judy, are you ready to eat? She calmed him. Maybe she's tending to the cat. But there you have it, folks. One beautiful summer steak salad. This doesn't take this long to cook. The only thing you're actually cooking is the steak, and this steak with this thickness was 4 minutes aside, broiled. And it's a perfect, absolutely perfect medium rare. Oh, that's a little blurry. So there you have it. Anyway, we're going to put some dressing on that in a bit, and we're going to plate it up, and then we're going to eat. So that's it for the summer steak salad. Real simple. And on a hot day like today, it's going to be delicious. Oh, also, we have some Bisquick biscuits. You just follow the directions on your box of Bisquick, and you'll get 8, maybe 9 biscuits out of a batch. That's plenty for the 2 of us. So, that's that. Put the camera down here, and then I can sit and chop my own head off. There you have it, the summer steak sausage salad. Summer steak sausage, I'm fine. Summer steak salad with Bisquick biscuits. If you make this, you're going to enjoy it, and you will, with all the different flavors in there, you're going to like it. So, that's it. If you have any questions, comments, criticisms, gripes, whines, moans, or you want a copy of the recipe, just email me at dinnerfromthediningcar@yahoo.com. And if you'd be so nice, punch that like button. And if you haven't already, please, please, please subscribe. That's it for tonight. And for this week, I don't know if I'll be back next week. It's going to be a long weekend dealing with issues with my mother. So, if I'm on video next week, I'm on. If I'm not, I hope you understand why. It's been crazy. Have a good night for the rest of your Sunday, and we'll see you next time we see you.